packing up for Catalina. Just super psyched. Got the rifle all packed into this new case and just making sure I got everything. Kind of like a mission of a trip because we're taking spearfishing stuff too. And I'm not super dialed in on packing for a rifle hunt. Not much different than a bow hunt, but just making sure I got everything. I don't want to forget something. As simple as like a bow hunting, you forget to release, you're screwed. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't forget anything with the rifle hunting scene. But psyching. Made it all the way from Hawaii. Look at it, check out the truck. Boom. Got all the bags. Oh my God. That was such a mish getting all these bags, hauling them to the parking lot. So yeah, whew, on our way. California, baby, here we come. Catalina, cannot wait. I drive down there and link up with my homie Paul. And we're gonna do a little bit of hunting, a little bit of diving. So excited. Okay, got a long drive. Okay, first stop. Here we are, baby. First stop in the mainland. Just landed. We're in Reno. Got the truck. In and out, baby. Just pulling up to the drive-through right here. Actually, I might park. But yeah, this place is packed. Crazy. What is it? It's like 12:45 at night right now. Got to drive all the way down to Catalina. Not to Catalina, but down to LA, and we're gonna hop on a sailboat. Then we're gonna go to Catalina. We're gonna hunt mule deer, and we're gonna dive for lobsters, and we're gonna dive in the kelp. Maybe shoot a calico bass. Woo! It's gonna be sick. Okay, look at who it is. Caleb Marmolejo. Mr. Photo Guy himself. We're trying to find a place to shoot, but if you read that sign back there, it says no trespassing, even though it says public land on X, but doing something else. What is this? Blueberries. But bears and baby blueberries are the best tasting we have. Made it, baby! Down, bring me down. Catalina, here we come. Yeah, go on, vlog on. Those guys out loading up. PG. Tying down the spear gun. Caleb.
Gotta put my boardies on, dude.
I know.
So you can see the bronze.
We're headed out. Drove all night. Made it. Thought about this moment for so long. Paul Maduka just getting ready to launch his sailboat. Got his dinghy right here. Filling it up. Yeah, the filler hose, it always like fills up. Thinking we got 4 days. So first, I've never been out here before. I have no idea what we're gonna see. Don't even know the area. But I'd say if we see like a solid 4x4, that's like gonna be hard to pass up. Or like a big 3. Or even like a big 40, I'd be down like a big mature 40. As we get towards like day 3 and 4, we really need to remember what we're here for is to help get rid of some deer off that island and then get some meat. I think if we kill the doe, we probably help the population more. So I don't know, that's like something we'll have to figure out when we're out there and just kind of, maybe we'll ask. the Conservancy, but that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna kind of change per day, but definitely gonna be kicking myself if we see deer on the first day and then the last 2 days don't see anything, and then we kind of like totally blow it for coming out here to try help the deer population. But we're also gonna see what's what, you know, like, yeah, of course you just want that big old thick neck. So I guess last year they were gonna fly helicopters with sharpshooters and then just leave the meat, and then like just leave the animal dead out there. Okay. From my understanding. And so then like there's a big pushback on that, because obviously some people want the deer there no matter what. Some people probably don't want anybody hunting them. Right. But at least this, like, they opened it up so the guys could go out there and get meat, you know. So then I was like, perfect, I'll go help freaking kill a deer out there. And then Paul has hunted with me in Hawaii, and like we got sheep this year, and I was like, dude, I'll come out, we'll hunt, and like leave you with a bunch of deer meat. Nice. And I've always wanted to go to that. Yeah. Always wanted to die to do it. Look at this thing. What? There's our yacht right there. The boys.
You run out or not? Man, my guy that I rent all my camera gear from in Nashville.
Run down Caleb behind the lens, Paul, sailboat. Flew all night last night, then drove all night last night. Probably got, I don't know, 16, 20 hours of travel already. And then we're gonna do about an 8-hour boat ride. Catalina, deer hunt, lobsters, fish. We already got a fishing pole out right there. Paul's, look at that hand line. Paul's secret hand line. We're getting it.
It's gonna be Caleb's lucky lure.
Caleb's lucky lure. So,
Tiger Army.
you. Hey Caleb, like and subscribe.
Might be a little wave with short barbecue. Body serpent.
Sick as this right here. One of the sheep that me and Paul hunted when he was in Hawaii. Cooking it out here in the crock pots. Woohoo! Come on. Get those hand lines. Yeah, I got a water bottle in there somewhere. Made it, look at that. Avalon, baby. Just pulling up. It's like, I don't know, 8 at night or something. Yeah. Had to drive all the way out here, sailed for a little bit, but not too much wind right now, so we're under motor. Oh, the bioluminescence is so sick right now, making it all glow blue. Can't really see it because the picture doesn't pick it up, but then there's dolphins swimming. You can see the trail. Oh, wish you could see it. It's so mental. Christmas time out here. Got the red and green. Yeah.
Oil.
Island. Oily oils. Good morning from Avalon. Slept like a dream.
take you for a tour down there. We kind of got to clean up. I got just all our gear stashed, but got to pick up our deer tag here and talk to the conservancy, the one that manages the land out here, and the one managing the deer populations. So get that tag and then we'll be good to hunt. Don't really have a super good plan on where we're gonna hunt because I've never even been here before. First look though, it's like, at least right here, way more trees and vegetation than I expected. So definitely gonna want to be getting up high and glassing into all this stuff. And when we do find something, it's gonna be a challenge to get close enough and re-find it in all this brush. So already kind of just trying to game plan in my head what that's gonna look like, but I think not everywhere is this vegetated. But yeah, excited. I mean, I just so happy to be on this trip with my friend Paul, who I've known since the first grade. We grew up together. He's been my best friend since I was little. And then he's the one who's got this boat. And my friend Caleb, who I've been working with for a little while on the photography and video side, but just a great friend, and really haven't known him forever, but just feels like one of those homies that you've known for a long time. So gonna make some coffee on the boat here and get this tag, and then we'll get to hunting and diving. Yoo-hoo. Day 2, got the deer tag, and we are heading to a new zone. Caleb's on the jig, getting a jiggy. Big bird pile out here, just want to go check it so bad. But we're on deer mission. Pretty much checking out what California used to look like.
So fun, dude.
Yeah, you. Already stacked a couple.
We were catching them off the back of the
Stacked a couple bonitos already. Paul's gilling them right there. We got 4. Caleb's on another one. Just catching some dinner out here. Yes. Okay, right there. Maybe grab this one for him.
Color! I see color!
This is it, boys. There you go, PG.
Ah, get away.
Yeah, Caleb.
Psyche, my first bonita.
For real?
Yeah. The color is just.
That's
dude,
my first one too.
I want to get pictures of that color, dude.
I threw them.
Right here. Dude, how sick are those colors? I don't know what the limit is on bonita.
Limit? Paul, ain't no limit. Dude, we're on something bigger. This one. It is something bigger.
No, it's just one with a piece of calcium feels heavy. Smaller. Paul's like, are we actually?
Right, Caleb?
Gotta be perfect.
Got that fresh fish down here. Fresh meat right there. Yeah, it's a main mission. It's kind of the mule deer hunt, but this is the mission. The mission is the journey. So this is part of the journey. Being out here fishing, catching what we can, eating whatever's out here wild. Yeah. So stoked. Paul, dude, we just love to fish. I think me and Paul probably should have been professional fishermen.
You know why we caught fish today and not yesterday?
Because
you didn't have those bananas in your system. Like I told you, don't bring the bananas. Look at that. You get them out, hook off.
he's making some ceviche. So Paul's got onions, lime, and peppers. I think he doesn't like cilantro because when I asked him about cilantro, he just gave me a funny look. So he must be one of those soap eating people, making it taste like soap. So he's down there. What's he doing down there? That's Medusa's?
No, I bought it.
Should have just went with slippers like Paul.
Who's gonna be the first one to get one of these?
The cactus in the toe.
Yeah.
One of us is gonna sit on it, guarantee.
Yeah.
Can suck the poison out though. Just got to shore on the Zodi and just getting the sand off my feet from pulling the Zodi up. Paul's over here, Caleb's glassing already, so just trying to race the sunset first afternoon hunting. So just trying to race this sunset, see if we can see anything. We saw bison already. There's a bison up here cruising. So hopefully just go see a deer. Cool to get eyes on the color. So kind of make it, the plan was just to kind of get to shore and see how it's gonna go getting all the gear to shore and off the Zodi and stuff for tomorrow morning. Well, we're kind of running out of light here first afternoon hunting. It's pretty crazy how many roads there are on this island. I thought we'd be a little bit more remote, but there's a van driving by right there. It's pretty cool. We saw buffalo, bison. I don't really know the difference, but I think they're the same thing. Bison, American buffalo. So saw bison, and from seeing that bison and how big it was and how much it stood out on the landscape, it made me realize that if there's deer, we should be able to kind of get eyes on them. It's kind of hard to judge how big these bushes were, but after seeing that buffalo, I was like, okay, if there's a deer out there, we should be able to see it. Just taking the time to glass this stuff. I kind of wanted to get up there, but Caleb talked me out of it. Just wanted to glass, which is probably smart. Got our first doe. Yes. I saw one before anybody. I'm pretty excited about that since Caleb turned it into a competition. Kind of keeping an eye on her. I know these bucks should technically maybe kind of be in the rut. So hopefully Bucks is going over there to check her out, sniff her out, just get a good whiff, seeing what else is there. So
You know what I love about this, Paul? Do you think we could see that doe from that ridge if we climb up there?
nah, it's probably Bucks up there. Saw our first doe. Caleb's ranging at 1,453 yards. Caleb, or you got the thing on meters, dude? Yards. We're in America. And saw our first doe. Check that out, dude. Got a good look at the color. Caleb, look, he's actually filming. We're in a campground, if you wanted to know where we're at.
My buddy went over the weekend off the west end. Another small buck.
We're on the west end, no?
Yeah.
Ask him where. First night, saw 3 does, but look at this, boys. And there's our home down there. Dang, such a beautiful sunset, Cali golden sunset. Paul, what do you have for us, bud?
Huh?
You got anything for us?
Of what?
Any stories? I don't know. I was just saying.
Let's get him.
Let's get
it.
back on the sailboat. Just ate dinner and supposed to rip winds tonight. What are we thinking, Paul? You got forecast? We're like 30 knot gusts. So we're just making sure everything's tied down. Got the underglow. Look at that. How much? 38? 38 knots. Seeing if any fish come by, but we're just checking anchor and might adjust it, but I'm trying to get ahead of it before the wind really starts blowing. Okay, we pulled the anchor and we're just kind of repositioning it. Now we pulled anchor, so we're just gonna reposition it because the wind kind of switched and it's supposed to kick up, so we're gonna anchors a little bit more here to the south so that we're facing the wind a little bit better. Trying to just do this for the wind gets too wicked. Ooh, the wind definitely came up. So just checking the anchor right now. I know Paul's been up a couple times already. Feels like the anchor is still holding solid. Wind direction is pretty much where we thought it was going to come from. Kind of backup plan is set another anchor, but probably not going to sleep too much tonight. Kind of just probably talk to Paul about maybe working in shifts tonight. So, how's that moon? It's pretty sick. Okay, up. Paul's making some PB&Js right now. Caleb's chilling, licking his lips, looking at those PB&Js. And didn't sleep much last night, honestly. Stars are still out. Gonna take the Zodi to shore. pretty sight. A little bit of offshore wind, so I'm just thinking about that little wave that's probably working over there. I find little barrels, little shore break. Got empanadas that we just heated up. Paul brought, so we're gonna take these. And hopefully you'll find some deer this morning. So, psyching.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, boy. You. Ready? What? Caleb. What? Fish right there. Oh! Yeah, you. Okay.
And a bomb up there, so I don't hold you guys up.
You got your cam stuff?
I got it right here.
Where'd you go? Caleb said I should vlog about it, but it feels good to be hiking under a headlamp right now. Is there another car over here? Yeah, just hiking up. It's like 5 in the morning, so I'm trying to make some ground.
Well, we were in 8th grade, and Danny had a 4-wheeler, so he was the coolest guy I knew. So we're riding the 4-wheeler at his house, and we're going down this hill, and he's like, yeah, these things are awesome. You don't even need hands. And he let go. Boom, the thing hit a rock, wheel turned, we flip off, and the thing rolled all the way down the hill. Do, 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 do. Almost killed me. But yeah, survived. Straight from the island.
Appreciating where we are is camped right. I mean, like the sailboat's over here. So rad. Like 3 days of travel to get here. Plane, drive all night, boat ride, stay the night, and then another boat ride. So we're finally in it. Last night we saw those 3 does, so I still kind of know what we're looking for, but I'm still just trying to read the terrain and how tall this grass is and how tall these bushes are, so that I know, like when I'm looking at those bushes over there, they're probably the same height. Over here, it's probably 14, 15 bison. Paul's just like addicted to looking at them. He's not even looking for deer. He's, hey, let me see that spotter. So he's over there looking at the bison. They're easy to see. Empanadas. Oh, hit them, boo. Look at that. Super quiet. Let's see what's in this one. This one's ham. No does yet this morning, no bucks. We're in a 6 zone though, glassing. all this stuff. Power lines and roads all right here. Super sick to be glassing through. We're deep in the wilderness. I got one ravine picked out that I swear I'm gonna see a buck in, but we're actually pretty disappointed we haven't seen anything yet. In fact, we're better than this. But that's just, maybe I shouldn't have such high hopes. Dude. Fresh.
in there, bro? I don't think so. The needles are on the outside.
Hey, Paul knows best. Just eat it. Stop questioning. No deer. Oh, it's kind of dry right here. Kind of tripping. No deer. Looking at so much terrain, but
That's not needle.
figure it out. We didn't see any does this morning. Didn't see any bucks. It's the boys. Just got this. Just gonna, assuming we're probably not gonna see anything right now because it's later, but giving all the shady spots a good look. And we'll probably find a real good spot for this afternoon. Here's a truck just pulled up. I'm probably gonna glass. Dude, there's so much traffic. Look at that. Yep. Bunch of dudes in Hunter Orange right here. Just pulled her. Look it out. Check it out.
Starting over there and making their way this way. Yeah. We're going towards it, right? We're going towards where everyone else is coming.
Dude, 5 people just got out of that truck. It was like a circus show. It was like, they're just multiplying. Bunch of pumpkin heads down there.
When I was in the
Crazy. How do we get away from these people? Just making moves middle of the day. Trying to make miles, finding a good spot for this afternoon. It's gonna set us up for a long hike in the dark tonight. Probably 2-3 hours to get back to the sailboat. But lots and lots of hunters out here. Lots of traffic, ran into some locals, got a little bit of some of the detail, but there's been a lot of people out here this year, which is good because a lot of deer are not going to waste. And that's how the locals feel about it as well. So stoked, and just trying to respect them and make sure they get their deer. They're the ones who live out here. And then we're trying to hunt zones that are kind of hard to get to. So keep putting in these miles. We found a sick spot. Yeah, right off the road. Look at that road. Road hunters. So hoping this afternoon produces. We can look both ways. I think back there is gonna produce. So we shall see. Caleb's, I'll show you him later. He's trying to get some Z's. I don't know where Paul's at. What are you doing down there? You're just scaring does. These 3 good-looking men. This is it, man. Public land. It's honestly been a pretty tough hunt out here. But we got Caleb's on the glass, and then we got hippie chick over here picking prickly pears. Scared the 2 does away. Dang it, dude. What to do? What to do? We are up to 9 does, I believe, and $0. So it's kind of still a little bit of a poke to that one doe. Honestly, I told the boys if there was any does within 100 or any deer within 100, we were gonna capitalize on it. If it was like a good, if we knew we can get a good shot, that's really the most important thing for me, is making a good shot. But you know, you have decisions to make before you squeeze the trigger. So we decided not to shoot those, and we're just enjoying this classic golden California sunset. What are you talking about? You see how much prickly pears in those turds?
I'm saying that's not the.
We had a great day today. Saw a bunch of does, no bucks. Honestly, not seeing much deer. Lots of people, lots of traffic. Pretty epic country. Hard hunt, like really cool being out here, but the actual hunting is pretty rugged. Definitely feeling like straight up public land, pounded hard, and not much animals. Maybe we just suck at hunting, but we're still gonna put in a good day tomorrow, and got it easy. Like, I don't know, it feels like maybe 2 hours back to the boat still to hike, so getting there. No blood today.
Me and this girl have a love-hate relationship.
Should be mellow tonight. Full special sauce. I don't know where to put a special body wash. Should I check on there? It's down there right now.
I'll get it when you're out there.
Okay. Ready, boy.
I got sauce in these too, bro.
How's it?
Oh, it's not that easy to get in this thing.
I'll pull you in.
Let me in, Captain.
Got it?
You get that body wash?
Oh, okay. Throw me the body wash on the couch.
Bro, it's freezing.
You're gonna be cold for so long.
Cooking bear sausage, breakfast sandwiches, got coffee. We're gonna go. Well, I have to get a deer out of this zone because the winds are gonna pick up and we gotta move anchor. So, hoping to find one today. Hoping we don't regret passing up that doe yesterday. If I end up finding another doe, hopefully, I'm not opposed to getting a doe down, and then loving it, dude. I'm excited to try some of this bear breakfast sausage and drink some of this coffee. Wake up. Caleb.
Couple people just joined the hunt party.
How's our hunt going?
Usually we're worried about the surf spot being crowded, not the hunt lineup. Today it looks like trestles out here.
Paul, what do you see?
2 bald eagles. I think it's an osprey too.
Think they're homies?
No, I think the bald eagle is trying to take his fish.
So there's a pond down here with 3 mallards on it, which is obviously a sign of good luck. So we're gonna go sit on it during the day. I hope this school tour doesn't hear the Creedmoors zip over their head.
How many mallards could we get at the Creed?
Honestly, probably not even one. They would lift. So the wind's coming from this way now? I thought we wanted to get out of here.
Day 2 update, I think. Paul, it's looking good. Just woke up from a nap. He was kind of sawing logs. Caleb's probably taking selfies of himself again. He's a super good photographer and he knows it, so he takes pictures of himself.
Oh, I see a jackass.
How many yards?
3, 1.
Just watching water. Right now we got a little pond below us. Super secret spot. And there's only 2 roads in sight, so less than we've been hunting. Kind of waiting for the afternoon movement. I texted Ryan Callahan and he said that it'd probably be best if I shot a doe if they're trying to get rid of the population out here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so it'll help with the population if I shoot a doe versus a buck.
Here we go, boys.
Right. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Down. Got one.
I put my foot in the cactus back there twice. I did it once. I was like, ow, and then I like put it right back in.
How's it feeling?
That was kind of a scramble to get comfortable, but my foot, man, is there poison in that cactus?
The little one tastes better, right?
The Hawaiian boys. Just barefooting it out here.
Catalina, baby.
Yes, sir.
Helping out the conservation out here. They want less deer, and that's killing does. And so I just double checked with Ryan, and he was saying that there really isn't a situation where year over year reducing buck numbers is going to have a greater impact unless you do so in a way that is 60% of the does. So that was rough math is what he was saying, but basically does are the way to go to limit the population. Yeah, boys?
What?
What are these oaks?
We got one down. Caleb saw one come in the water and shot her, so we're making our way. Look at the boys. Making our way down, dodging cactus. So,
They went straight through this like cotton stuff.
what happened, Caleb?
I kicked a cactus. It went like this into my toe.
Yes, I'm a man, though it's taken me so long for a
that's it. Look at all that's left. Got all the meat, liver, heart. Caleb, just getting the shot. Paul, just freaking meat wrangling this thing. Catalina, baby. Don't hunt out here. Don't. Okay, packing it out. One thing for sure, Caleb. Catalina's kind of steep. It's got a lot of ups and downs. Not just the land, but the emotions. Paul's picking some prickly pears. Trying to hydrate. We kind of out of water. Whoops. Okay. Honestly, pretty sweet that there is roads because you gotta walk on them. I think we did 14 miles yesterday. Today is looking about the same. And a full load of meat. I got all the quarters. And then Paul has the scraps. Ribs, heart, liver, lungs. No, not lungs, tongue. This is the last big uphill before we get back, dude. So I'm just dreading this. Back to the beach. We made it. The sunset. Okay, we're just adding some bolts back. We got.
Reconnection the transmission.
Let me just show you what we got going on here. We got strips of Modelo, aluminum can, and we got dental floss to make up what's missing in threads.
Dude, Nosler kind of slick.
Mule deer, Catalina mule deer chops. Pretty psyched. Gonna get the saltwater brine, the seawater saltwater brine on them. Cook them up for probably lunch. We're safely at mooring. No more worrying about the anchor pulling. Look at that baby.
We got the chops. Pretty simple, just salt and pepper, but we're just letting it get some of that blood out. Just let it soak 4 hours or something, get that blood out, get some saltiness. Bonito, first day, sleigh. That was sick, catching a few. I couldn't believe I'm gonna be caught right there in that one little zone. Then right here, this is it. This was the mission to come out here. This was the excuse, was to come deer hunting. But that wasn't, it was all about coming out to enjoy the journey. Like, this opened up the door for me to ask Paul to go on the sailboat. Something I've been dreaming about doing for a long time since he's been on the sailboat. How long have you been on the sailboat living?
10 years.
10 years I've been trying to find an excuse to go hang out with Paul and take the sailboat out. And this was the final excuse of like, okay, if I get this deer tag, maybe we can go camp and we go dive and stuff. And it's more for the adventure, but also the island, like they want to get rid of the deer. And what better way to come out and hunt and then use the meat. This is our first little bit of it, but I have a bunch in the cooler. Paul's gonna probably take more than half, and then I got a few friends I'm gonna give away meat to here in California. Last year I found out that they were talking about eradicating all the deer off the island. Helicopters, sharpshooters, and that to me is something very similar and familiar because they do that in Hawaii. And I hate to see it. They come and eradicate a bunch of sheep off the landscape, and it's just, to me, is a bunch of wasted protein. And they were talking about doing that out here. So for us to be able to come out and hunt them and help with the deer population, also use the resource and kind of open that up to people's eyes of like how good the meat is, and it's right here walking in their backyards. I see it as like everyone counts, right? So at least we got our one, and I'm just blessed for the journey, honestly. Like, that's just kind of an excuse for me to come out here and feel good story, but I just like living. This is the way I like living, and happy to enjoy it with good friends for sure.
Let me know when you're ready to drop it and I'll help you out.
Diving! Chee!
Just getting coffee going, a little recap of the trip. We just got that doe, shot a nice doe, super stoked about that. Got some beautiful meat. The deer out here have definitely been hunted hard since August, and if I had to guess, the deer population numbers are definitely coming down. So I would say that hunters are capable of managing the deer population on here versus helicopter sharpshooters. So I would definitely encourage that to continue. We had a beautiful trip out here, good friends, good people. Hung out with some locals last night. Got to get in the water, dive around, see my first halibut in the water. That was pretty cool. Just getting some coffee going right now. We're gonna do a little bit of diving today. Just go check out some spots during the day, and then just sitting at anchor right now. Beautiful. Yeah, just love it. Okay, getting ready to go out on the Zodi, go dive. Look at all these weights. What weights that is. Big suits. PG? Yes, sir. Secret spot. Just gonna get suited up. It's kind of cold. Okay, check it out. First yellowtail, California. Don't want to try to blow up the spots or anything, but it's a big state. So stoked. Look at that. Healthy one. Dropped down, I don't know, probably 30, 40 feet, and was just waiting and
had one kind of come in and then it passed me up before I realized what was going on, and then this one came in right behind it. Stoked to make a good shot. Pretty much stoned it and just like had the weight on my line. I was slowly swimming it up. It kind of had a few little twitches, but just out here with my best friend Paul. Just noticed since first grade.
Roger that.
We love fish. We love fish.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Yee.
Okay.
Sashimi.
Just feeling so blessed right now. Got to come out to Catalina here and shoot that doe a couple days ago, and then pick this bad boy up today. Yellowtail. Yes. Man, just the resources that this place has, and it's special, and definitely want to share it with some of the locals and some of the people who live here. That's just so blessed right here. Kind of lost for words last couple days. Just special to be out here. It's kind of like lost for words right now. So
Stoked.
yeah, stoked for sure. Yes.
Super stoked.
From the island to the island. Look at that. Can't believe it. Cool fish. That thing must be on. Dude, like that.
Nice California hamachi.
Look at those colors. You see that? Like the way they change?
Yeah.
That color right there. Okay. Well, just packing up. About ready to head back to the mainland. And just had an amazing trip. Got some time with some good friends. That's really the biggest part of it. And then the adventure of coming out here. Got a nice deer. Really happy about that. And then this morning wrapped it up with a nice yellowtail. Kind of murky water a little bit, like wasn't the most comfortable. But just feeling blessed, you know, like feeling very lucky to have the friends that I have and be able to live the life that I live, and just gratitude. Just very grateful. So yeah, back to the mainland. Hopefully safe travels for us. This wind is bogus. So we're just hitting the motors. My light bitch.
I mean, I'll ride it out till the end with you.
Wow, what kind of wakes are gonna come off this thing?
Find out. Hang on.
Dude. What do you think, PG?
Too close for comfort.
Dude. Get out of here.
He's got his stern line
Yeah, definitely got smoke coming. Oh, that's all she wrote. Good trip. Thank you, Callie. Pile of meat right next to my fruit.
How many yellowtails you get?
Classic. It was pretty bomb. Left some right there. Whoop. Sashimi. Off the bone, PG. Chewy. Guy's supposed to lie.
No, we gotta wait.
Free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Ralph's, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Holy cow. What an incredible trip. Just finished it up. Clean fish on the dock. Let me turn down this. Oh, good music right there. Clean fish, cleaned up deer. My uncle came and grabbed a bunch of deer meat, and that was special to me because it's family, and I wanted to give some of the meat back to the locals that live here in California. Instead of, you know, that meat going to waste out in Catalina, if they eradicate them, we're able to feed a bunch of families. But I am stuck in traffic on the 405. Whoa, what a weird contrast from what we were just doing and living on a sailboat and just fully immersed in nature, and now I'm stuck in this. Whoa, just like a culture shock right here. My brain is having trouble processing it. Oh, rolled up onto some snow up here. I guess the road's closed. I'm gonna have to get detoured. Take a little longer to get where I need to go, but dude, two-wheel drive is getting kind of radical. It's kind of getting a little drifty. Had a big swap, so I put it into 4 high. But yeah, I hope I can make it to where I gotta make it.